everyone, I'm Becky and I'm here in my backyard for our Science Live today to do a really fun experience. I have my daughter MJ with us.
Hello.
We are going to be doing tie-dyed paper today. Now we are in our backyard partly because it's still really nice out and we want to get some fresh air. You don't have to do this experiment outside, but you can if you want to. You can certainly do this inside.
And the material?
Okay, hang on. We're going to talk to you about materials in just a second.
Okay.
All right. So, first of all, I want to thank everybody who joined us on Monday, and particularly those who shared your videos and your pictures. Absolutely loved seeing what you guys did with the exploding baggies. It just kept us going, and it makes us so happy to see what you're doing. And some of you have also commented on Spike. Spike is joining us today. Spike is my plant. Spike's the plant, not the...
And he's also a science mascot.
Yeah, he's become our science mascot for sure.
He also has a lot of other dinosaurs.
Yeah, he does. But we are going to do tie-dyed paper. So while people are joining us, we're going to quickly go through the materials you need.
You
You're
need
going...
shaving cream.
Yep, shaving cream.
Paper.
Paper.
A large tray. Something to spread it with, so like a cake spoon or something.
Yep, or a spatula works too.
A few forks or toothpicks.
Yep, or like a bamboo skewer works too.
Food coloring. And a bucket to put the extra shaving cream in if you want to do it more than once.
Exactly. So,
Because good scientists always do this.
yes, good scientists always do things more than once. So if you're just joining us, we will be doing this experiment a couple of times so that people can get an idea what we're doing. So let's go ahead and show you how this works. First thing we're going to do is add some shaving cream to our pan.
And you want to make sure that the shaving cream works.
Yes, well sometimes it helps. You got to keep it a little bit more
Okay,
upright.
I'll do it.
All right,
Okay.
Mary Jane's going to do this for us. And a little bit goes a long way.
So you want to do a decent one, but
Okay, so
At
you
the
keep
same-
adding.
at the same time you don't want to have too much.
Okay, that looks pretty good, Mary Jane.
Okay.
So now we're just going to spread it so we have a decent layer. And now we are going to take the food coloring and MJ is going to add it to the top of our shaving cream. Just going to do little drops. And you want to spread them out because we're going to end up marbling this. So why don't you add another color at this time?
I know. I'm doing like a little. Like,
Can I do some pink? Some purple?
Like I'm making a smiley face.
Oh, I'm going to make a smiley face. Okay. So for those of you just joining us, what we've done is
Okay, no smiley face.
we've taken shaving cream, put it in a pan, and added food coloring to the top. Now we're going to take...
Do this.
Oh, need that color? All right. I think that's good. I think it's good on colors.
Wait.
Okay.
I'll do this.
So now we need to marble it, and we're using a
Oh,
fork.
that looks so cool.
That does look really cool.
I think we're good like we are, Mom.
Okay, let's make sure we
Yeah,
get every
I
blob.
love that.
I do too. So we just
Look
drug...
at my fork.
It's pretty crazy. So we just drug the fork through the shaving cream to marble it. You can use a toothpick, you can use a bamboo skewer, and now comes the fun part. This is where we're going to actually make our print. So what MJ's doing is she is putting a piece of paper. We're using cardstock because we had it. Heavier paper does work a little bit better, but you can use any paper you
It
want.
looks kind of, if you can see that it looks kind of like a monkey doing
Yep,
karate.
alright.
I don't know why.
So let's pull this up. Oh, so
It looks cool, but it's going to look even cooler after we take
Okay.
the shaving cream off, the excess shaving.
So
Okay, do it.
you want me to do this part? Okay, so we're gonna scrape the extra shaving cream off, and this is why I have an extra bucket.
Like
So
I
we
said,
have
that's for extra shaving cream.
the extra shaving cream, and you can use, I'm using my cake spreader, but you can use a rubber spatula, anything you can think of, just scrape off the shaving cream.
And you can use the
Alright.
forks to scrape
And-
off other forks.
And
That sounds
this is what we have. So this
Can I
is
see?
our, what do you think? Looks pretty great. So this is our tie-dyed paper. Now, once you get all the
Looks like
shaving cream,
toothpaste.
it does. So once we get all the shaving cream off, you can let this dry just maybe an hour or so.
And it will look amazing.
And it will look amazing. And you can use it to make cards. You can use it in art projects. So but let's explain the science real quick before we do our next one. Yeah, the shaving cream is so much fun to play with. So what's going on is substances can either be hydrophobic, which is water. Yep. So hydrophobic means
go
ahead.
And there's another one which I forgot what it is, but it means that it's mostly made of water.
So hydrophilic.
Yes, that's the one.
Means it's water loving. It's okay.
So basically, in this example, the shaving cream is the hydrophobic thing,
right?
And the hydrophilic is the food coloring.
So what happens is when we put the food coloring on top of the shaving cream, because the food coloring is just white, it is just the food coloring it's water, so it just sits on top, and then we come with our paper and it absorbs it. So we're going to do this again for people who might be joining us. Now you might be asking, can you reuse the shaving cream? Yes, you can just make a new surface.
But I want to put more shaving.
You want to put a little bit more on?
Yeah, because we added a lot, and that just looks really cool.
Okay, so we're going to add.
I'm getting shaving cream.
All right, let's do our experiment again here, MJ. So we're going to add a little bit more.
Because good scientists always do their experiments more than once.
Yeah, so we're going to add, for those of you just joining us, what we've done is we've added shaving cream to a pan and you smooth it out.
Okay, let's put this on, and Mama, can I please make a smiley face?
You can make a smiley face, so we just lost our paper. So what we've done, we've put the shaving cream on the pan, and now we're adding our food coloring.
I'm just going to make
So we're doing, so you can do a pattern, you can do random dots, and whatever you would like. And so this is a really great opportunity to be creative. All right, now can we marble it?
Hold on.
Okay, gotta get a little bit more on here.
Okay, and marble!
And marble, so yeah. Now you want to be careful you don't mix it too much.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Otherwise, you just kind of get a one solid color. All right, ready to print?
Really cool.
Ready to do a print?
Yep, we'll see.
All right, so now we're going to take the paper
That.
and we're going to press it into our shaving cream. Yep, we'll get that out of the way.
And then we can put the shaving cream in the thingy for later.
Yep.
If you keep the container, you can play with the shaving cream. Just make sure to either put gloves on or only use forks, because as you can see, yeah.
Yeah, so one thing to be careful of is that when you have the food coloring in the shaving cream,
Oh yeah, I want to get
it
that one.
can dye your fingers funny colors.
Whee!
So, all right.
That actually looks really cool.
So now that we've put the paper into the shaving cream, we're gonna scrape off the shaving cream to reveal our print. And so our shaving cream, that is the lip. Yeah, that looks really cool. So you can keep doing this. Yeah, Mary Jane's having a lot of fun this morning. Shaving cream is a whole lot of fun. So you can just keep making these all.
I'm making a snow cone.
So you just keep making prints all the time, and we will have a link to a blog which will show the directions, more information. Keep joining us on our various social channels to see more science, more Facebook Lives.
Okay, so
And it's okay.
doing this.
I know you like doing that. And Museum at Home is what we're doing. You can go to childrensmuseum.org/museum at home for more information. Definitely share your pictures with us and use the hashtag TCM at Home to show us what you're doing. And thanks again for joining us.